Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, where you can see great games played badly. I'm John, and this is Timberborn. I've played on for a couple of days from the end of last episode, and we've just got the drought warning. So it's probably going to be a little bit longer than we've had so far. I've laid in the next level of explosives up in our new district here. We are working our way through the explosives that we've laid in down here to deepen this section. What else am I doing? I've put in another lumberjack over here because we are running a little low on wood, and I'm putting in a lumberjack over here and steps up onto this level so they can get rid of all of these trees as well. We have no unemployed beavers in this district currently. But we do have some spare beds, and we do have plenty of unemployed beavers, mostly in this district. So we will migrate, let's say, 5 back to the home district. Okay, that's good. That's all good. Oh, spin the camera wildly. There we go. Over here, I'm putting in a bridge over to this section here so that this woodcutter has something to do once they clear this section here, which it looks like they almost done, if not have actually completely done. It looks like they might have actually completed it. Okay. In which case, we will also set up some stairs down there. And we'll get them to start clearing out this area as well. So they'll have lots of wood to clear over here. Down here, I've put in a new farmhouse and some potato fields there. And I'm also putting in a water dump to keep this hydrated during the drought. I think that's all I've done. I think that's basically where we are. I think that brings us up to date. Yes. Yeah, so that's the situation we're in at the moment. We are producing explosives, not particularly quickly, but, you know, I'm not going to put in yet another explosives factory, because then I'd have to boost the the paper and everything. But so, yeah, no, not yet. This district is going to be out of explosives now, I suspect. Yes, because we're currently keeping them in this district so we can finish off this. Don't think we're going to get it done before the drought. Unlikely. Very unlikely we'll get it done before the drought. But that's fine. We've got a bigger area of deep water to draw from with these 4 pumps anyway. We've got all of this over here for these 2 pumps. We should be fine. This district has its deep water pump here, and it has 3 pumps here drawing out of this area of deep water, which I do need to widen at some point. We have 11 explosives in this area. Okay. Let's use those. Just to give us a little bit of extra water in this district. It's not going to be much. It's going to be literally sort of, you know, most of that is going to get taken out, I think. That strip there, but it's a little bit more. It will help a little bit. Yes, but that's basically where we are. Water-wise, we're doing okay pretty much everywhere, I think. 1,200 in that district, 600 in that district. Over here, 165. It's not as good. I'm just thinking we do need some deep water in this district as well. Again, not going to be done before the drought, but we can probably clear a section here and drop that down by a couple of levels, and then step down a couple of water pumps. But again, that is going to be after the drought. Who has nothing to do in range? You have nothing to do in range. We can sort that out, no problem at all. If I can select the right tab. There we go. All of that, please, and as much of that as you can reach. And you can probably get a bit further. So let's try. Just as far as you can get. It's not that far, but never mind. Okay, and I will spin on till the start of the drought, and we'll see where we get to. I'll clear out this area here as well, I think. Okay, stunningly, literally nightfall the day before the drought starts, we finished laying in these explosives. So we will very quickly set these off. Get out of the way, beavers! Didn't even look like a boss. Okay, so that's it. That's a bit more deep water for us there. That's good. Over here, I've put in this water dump, filled it up, and paused it. So that should last us most of the drought, I think. We can always just turn it on briefly, if not. This stretch of pine trees we have here is coming in very useful. It's keeping us topped up whilst we wait for the what have we got here? Maple to grow. So that's not too bad. Over here, our bridge is nearly complete over onto this section, and the steps down are complete, and they've started clearing out that. Over here, the last of the explosives in this district are set up, so we'll set those off. There we go. There's a little bit of extra water for that district. And that's where we are. This district still has 160 odd water, so that's okay. It is being supplied by this district over here as well. It has dropped. The amount of water we have available has dropped significantly. But that's okay. We'll be opening up 4 more water pumps, 5 more water pumps over here shortly, assuming we have enough people, enough beavers available for that, so that's good. Yes, that's where we are. So we will just speed up through the night and see how long the drought is likely to be. 5 days. Okay, that's not too bad at all. Yeah, we can manage 5 days without any trouble. Okay, well, I'll spin on through that then. There's the drought over, and it was no problem at all. Even in this district, where, well, we'll talk about that. As you can see, we're still on some water. I'm sending in water from both of these districts, so it should be just about holding itself together, you know. I'm putting in some more housing over here because we've hit our housing limit and we have no children, which is not an ideal situation. But yes, down here, I am laying in explosives up here. I have paused this bit up here for the moment. And I'm focusing on blasting out a large section of this. And I'm going to bring it down another level as well. And we're going to put in stepped water pumps. Because, yeah, during the drought, this is reliant entirely on other districts. And that's not a good situation. So, but everywhere else, the water's held up absolutely fine. I forgot to turn this water pump on, but yeah, that's okay because almost everywhere is full. All of our water storage is nearly full in this district, so that's fine. Over here, we are working our way through the trees. Over here, we are doing the same, as you can see. I have extended our farmland and put in a grill for our potatoes now that they're coming in. I've put in some sunflower seeds as well, just to try and boost people's happiness. Our supply of logs is improving in this district again. Yeah, so we're doing fine. I'm going to spin on until these explosives are laid in. And then obviously come back and detonate those. And then lay in another level beneath it. So I think we can drop down 2 levels because this is too deep here. So we'll match that there. And eventually we'll probably join these 2 up. That'll probably be the best plan. And maybe even all the way down to here. But in the short term, we want this district to be able to supply its own water during the drought. Okay, our housing is built here. So I need to destroy those stairs. And lay in that, so they can actually access it. Okay, how are we doing everywhere else? We have no free beds here and no children. We need more housing in this district as well. Okay, well that's easy enough because we are set up for that. We'll just stick in 2. That's just going to be the easiest thing. Over here, we have 8 free spaces, 9 children. Okay, well, that's okay. No unemployed. But that's going to change. We're going to have 4 unemployed in a minute because these are going to flood. But yes, that's where we are. That's what we're doing. Oh, and I'm increasing our power here again because I'm thinking about, because we have this large area of power, if we need power in other districts, it's not going to be that difficult to connect up, he says. Shouldn't be too difficult. But we'll see. We'll see. Yes, I will spin on until these explosives are laid in. Okay, we finally finished laying in these explosives. We're on day 8 of this cycle, so we'll set those off first. So that gives us a little bit of deep water, but we're going to drop some stairs down there and we'll put in some more explosives in that area shortly. In the meantime, we have no wind, obviously. I've put in some more housing over here. And we've already hit our housing limit again. We do have 44 unemployed beavers at the moment, so, you know, we're doing all right. Everything else is the same over here. This lumberjack has pretty much cleared out all of that pine there. Over here, I'm utilising this space that no longer gets water in it, and I'm putting in some more maple trees. This lumberjack cannot reach by the... Oh, no, it can reach. That's okay. I was looking at the wrong bit. Yeah, it's fine. But I'm also laying in some explosives here to bring this trench around and hopefully soak up a little bit more of this water. Gives a little bit more planting space. Everything else is growing and coming in. We're increasing our stock of food reasonably quickly. That's good. And I'm putting in another explosives factory over here. Because, you know. Yes, that's where we are. How are we doing at the moment? You've no explosives in this district at all yet. So we'll have to wait for those to come in. So I'll spin forward until we get the drought warning. It'll probably be a few days yet. But once these are laid in and I've got this trench set up, I'll transfer the explosives back to this district and we'll lay in this next layer. And then I'll... In fact, I can probably... No, I'll lay in the explosives first and then I'll put in the next water pumps. Okay, day 12 and we've just got the flood warning. I'm trying to arrange this so that it doesn't all flood. Not doing so well. I'm going to bring the channel down this way, hopefully bring some of the flooding away. But we're still getting some trees planted, so that's okay. Everywhere else is as it was. I'm putting in some more storage up here. Yeah, I've put in a lumberjack, so we're now clearing these trees now that they're grown. Everything else is as it was. Our explosives factory is in, so we'll see how we do on paper. Power-wise, we're still okay, but we've got a fair amount of wind at the moment anyway. We have a lot of unemployed beavers because we've just had a wave of them coming of age, but we're still okay. We've still got spare beds, so we don't need to worry about housing just at the moment. But I'll spin on till the start of the drought, and hopefully we'll have some of these flood problems sorted out by the time the drought hits. I'm going to see how far I can get with this channel. There. Okay, well, let's try that. At least maybe that'll bring the flooding down this way and away from our little forestry area. But I will spin on till the start of the drought and see where we are. Okay, so the drought is going to be 8 days this time. That's a little more of a problem, but we should be all right. We will turn on all of these buildings, all of these water pumps. There we go, and I'll remember to turn that one on this time. So we'll have plenty of water coming into this district. Over here, we're not going to have a lot of water coming in. I could... As you can see, I have already started laying in the explosives here. I was just thinking I could set those off. Yes, let's set those off. Okay, so that will fill up a little bit before the drought fully hits. And now we can put in... just thinking how we're going to do this. So it's going to need... Yeah, steps down and then that. This will be a temporary one, I think. Yeah. And then steps. So this will be a temporary one, just for the moment, just to have this district bringing some water in during the drought. And I hope I can still reach... No, I can't reach that anymore. That's unfortunate. Never mind, never mind. We'll sort that out when the time comes. Okay, well, all of these are going to grow during the drought, which is nice. But I was thinking about maybe using this section as an industrial area, if I can get it to not flood. Because then I can just connect up the power directly from the end here, which will be easy enough. I'm also extending this canal a little bit further. I've put in a woodcutter over here to clear out this, because I'm thinking about putting in another district over here. That will help us to extend this little canal off the end and hopefully allow us to control that water flow a little bit better. That's the plan anyway. It also gives a little bit of extra sort of farming area, so we can sort of send out food to other districts from there. Over here, we've pretty much cleared out all the growth again. I was thinking, because we can actually reach out this far, it might be worth using this island as, again, another little tree growing area or food growing area. We're not doing too bad for food in this area. We don't actually have a lot of wood storage. Let's put in another lumber storage area. Where should we put that? Let's put that over here. Cuts off our access to that for the moment. But we are going to be using dynamite to lower this as well at some point. So that's fine. Okay, let's set off these explosives. Obviously, we won't see the effect of that until after the drought. But yeah, we'll see how we go. We'll get this water pump in, so this district has some water in. I'll just... I'm just going to turn this on very briefly, just so there's enough hydration in that area, and probably want to do the same down here as well. Oh. Just long enough to fill those pits up. These are fine because they're still active. Okay, yeah, so I will spin on one more time, get to the end of the drought, see where we are. Hopefully we'll have got as many of these explosives laid in as we possibly can. And I'll then have to see what happens with this this water when it returns, see how flooded this area gets. We got through the drought. No real problems. The water ran out here on the last day. But we still had over 500 water in this district anyway, so it was absolutely fine. Our explosives over here are almost all laid in. There's just this one last one to go in now. We only missed a couple, so it's not too bad. we can get to those. If this beaver ever hurries up and finishes this dynamite. Come on. There we go. Right, so let's set these off. I'm not going to get a decent angle on this, I don't think, but we'll do it anyway. Okay, so that's given us a bit more deep water around here. Now, I'm going to need to redesign all of this. What I will do is wait until the water comes back. And then we'll figure out the staging needed, because this is the lowest level we need to get to. So that's fine. We can just come straight out here. Let's lay in. Oh, no. That's a bit tall. There we go. So if we come across like that, and we'll put those in like that, and we can get 2 on this level. Obviously, they'll be flooded during the wet season. But then we'll come out on this level. We'll get rid of this and come out on this level and have another 2 there. Maybe we'll come out a different way, give ourselves a bit more space. But I'll think about that once all this is in. Over here, we need to see how the water reacts to the new longer trench and the deeper trench that we've got in here. I've put in an additional farmhouse to help with harvesting all of this. So that's keeping up with our supply of food nicely. I've put in another windmill and a paper mill to up our supply there. Over here, we've nearly finished clearing this out. And I think I'm going to use dynamite to bring this down to the rest of same level as the rest of it. But what I'm going to do is put in a new district over here. And then set this up as a little farming area. And then we can use the reach of that district to finish off this canal off the map here. And we might be able to use it to finish off this one the same way, but we'll have to see. I don't know if we want to do that. We'll have to see what happens. Yeah, so that's basically where we are. Let's speed up a little bit. We're also going to want to expand our deep water around here and possibly connect these 2 up, as I said. Other than that, that's basically, we're just waiting for the water to return now. Which, if we speed up a bit more, it's on its way. Okay, so the waters have returned. Let's have a look. We need to come out here. So let's start building this in. Actually, yeah, that's fine, isn't it? We can just come across like that. And we'll pop in a path along there. And we'll pop in 2 more water pumps there and there. Okay, so we have plenty of water in this district now. That's good. The water is slowly returning here. You've got nothing to do. That's fine. We will demolish you for the moment. Do we have... How are we doing up here? Let me have a look. Okay, we're nearly done laying in the explosives up here. That's fine. So we'll wait until that's finished. And then we'll come in and lay some explosives down here. In fact, let's see if we can actually do that. Do we have the reach for that? Yes, we do. Okay, well, let's lay that in. Like so. So they can come in and lay those explosives in. We'll finish off laying in the explosives up here. And then we'll come back and set those off. Oh, we got flooded buildings, of course. Let's pause those. Okay, yes, apart from that, we're doing absolutely fine. Just thinking whether it's worth spreading up here, and I don't think it is at the moment. I think we need to focus on bringing this mountain down and spreading across this way so we can get up to our ultimate goal of burning through a lot of explosives. Yes, so I will spin on until we've got these explosives laid in. Day 7 of this cycle, and I am going to tentatively claim victory on our irrigation canals down here. We have a little bit of breaking of the banks along the edges, but everything is still growing. So I'm calling that a success. Over here, our explosives are beginning to be laid in. We've only just stopped sending explosives across to the mountain district because all of these have been laid in. So we'll set those off because I know that's what you want to see. There we go. And it's already looking a lot better. I mean, you know, not much better, but it's looking better. So let's get rid of these bits. Like so. And we're going to need to lay in some paths to reach up to this end. So we'll do that. Might as well come right through the middle, like so. And let's see how far we can... Why do I always go to housing? Yes, we can reach. Okay, so let's get these laid in. They're not going to be able to do a great deal with this at the moment. Because obviously all of our explosives are being used for this at the moment. But as soon as that's done, we'll start sending explosives back across. We're producing at a reasonable rate now. Our supply of paper is holding steady, shall we say. It's not increasing, but it's not decreasing. So we're doing okay there. So our supply of explosives is keeping steady as well. Over here we have our water pumps all laid in. So there's 3 during the wet season, as it were, and 4 during the dry season. And now this has filled up. So we have maxed out our water storage here. So it's going to be worth putting some more in, I think. I'm just trying to figure out where the best place to do that would be. How about over here somewhere? That looks like a decent place for it right there. Like that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we'll have some more water storage in this district. I'm going to need to send gears over. So let's set that up. We have plenty of gears at the moment. Well, we have some gears at the moment. Not sure why we haven't got any gears. We have 2 gear workshops, I think. What have I built that's used all of our gears? No idea. No idea at all. Oh well. We'll let that run on a little bit longer. I'm seriously considering using this as an industrial district now. Because we've built up our supply of logs in this district, so we could put in a couple of paper mills and an explosives factory. That's a thought. I'm going to do that. Let's lay that in. Okay. So the power's going to come across here. So let's lay that in first. I'm not sure that we'll be able to get in there. Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will. There's paths all around there. Of course we will. Okay. Now, if we're going to want to put more power on here, and I'm assuming we will, we need to think about placement. So it's every 3. So 2 straights and a cross. Where are we? Power. 2 straight shafts and a cross intersection. 2 more straight paths. I don't know if we'll be able to build that there. We can always move the district gate. That's no problem. We will put in a cross intersection there. And then 1 more straight intersection there. And obviously we'll then want... Actually, no. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to drop the power down here. Right there. Because then we can build right up to the edge here with industry and just connect it all there. We won't need to bother with any more shafts. We'll just build out around there. That's the theory anyway. Like so, we'll put our first bit of industry right there. And then we'll connect it all up. And it is going to be, I think... It's going to be our explosives factory. Because that's the largest one. And we can just connect that straight then. With a path. And hope that it's within reach of our district centre. It is, just about. Look at that. Excellent stuff. And I'll move the district gate. I might as well move it down to there. Nope, the district gate in there. Demolish that. Yeah, like that, because then we've got room to build out more power on this side. Okay. Yes, we will do that. What does this require? This requires metal blocks, doesn't it? Gears and metal blocks. We have the metal blocks. We don't have the gears at the moment. We are sending the gears over here. So once this is built, I'll transfer the gears to this district. And we'll get our explosives factory built. And in fact, whilst I think about it, I'm going to put in... How am I going to do this? I'm going to do it like that. And like that. I think. Waste a little bit of space there, but that's okay. So 2 paper mills should support 1 explosives factory. That's my thinking. And I'm hoping we've got enough wood coming in this district to supply the paper mills. But we'll see. And I'll spin on until some of this is done. Certainly until these explosives are laid in. And we can set up a new district. Day 10. We've got a few building projects going on. So I'm putting in some more housing in this district. Obviously, we're still laying in the explosives up here. Only just switched over to sending the explosives over to this district. So that's why. Over here, I've put in a forester, and I'm going to get rid of this lumberjack. And I'm going to pop it in next to there. Possibly, or I might actually put it on a platform here rather than waste any more space. And I'm going to use all of this for tree planting because we're going to need to up our supply of logs in this district. We've only got 114 at the moment because over here in our industrial space the power is laid in and I am laying in the infrastructure for 3 more windmills. But I've put in explosives factory, 2 paper mills, and a gear factory. So we're going to need to up our power production, which is why I'm putting on 3 more windmills. But yeah, again, I think I have sorted out the flooding problems down here, which is very, very, very good. In this district, not much has changed. Pretty much as is. We've got everything set up. Power-wise, we are well over what we need when we've got a decent amount of wind. But down here, I've already put in the district gate, as you can see. So we get the new district from here. We get rid of those stairs. And we will set these explosives off. So, we'll leave the episode there. I hope you've enjoyed it, as usual. Please let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know what you think of the progress. Is there anything more you'd like to see in the episodes? Is there anything you'd like me to spend more time on? Or are you happy with the way it kind of skips forward and misses out the boring waiting bits? But let me know. If you've enjoyed it, please do give us a like and a subscribe. Please check out the other videos on my channel. And until next time, I've been John. This has been Timberborn. Please do take care of yourselves, stay safe, and bye-bye.